A man named Franklin Pierce was born, and he grew up to be our 14th president.
When I was a kid, I could name all the presidents of the United States of America. Besides me, I don't know what kid, even those way back in the early 60s, who was clamoring for this record of knowledge, Sing a Song of Presidents. I'd assume most copies were purchased by schools, although the copy I picked up at my record store had nothing to indicate it was from a library or a classroom. I fear this was a gift received by some poor grade schooler who desperately wanted Surfin' Safari or the soundtrack to Elvis's Girls, 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 two other albums released in 1962. I also purchased SASOP because it reminded me of those great children's albums by They Might Be Giants. Sing a Song of Presidents isn't great, but it isn't bad either, just like most presidents. SSP is a little repetitive, both melodically and lyrically. Most of the rhymes involve a year. Despite its title, it's unlikely any kid ever sang along to any of these songs. The tunes are not very memorable. Not very memorable, again, like most presidents. And don't expect to listen to this album and suddenly turn into Doris Kearns Goodwin. Beyond dates, the sequential order of presidents, and some patriotic platitudes, this album is rather a dearth of information. Even so, here are some things I heard in this stirring LP. Andrew Jackson died in 1845 and went straight to heaven. James Garfield was the last president born in a log cabin. Teddy Roosevelt was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1905. Side 1, which starts with George Washington and ends with Ulysses S. Grant, has a distinct folk feel. Think dime store Peter, Paul, and Mary. Side 2 continues with the folk vibe, but starting with Benjamin Harrison, President number 23, the folk singers give way to Nelson Eddy and Jeanette MacDonald impersonators. Most of the album's production budget was spent on John F. Kennedy's track, which is the album's final song. Its superior production values are quite jarring. Obviously, Peter Pan Records wanted to impress the sitting president.
A remarkable young man is he, at age 43 elected to the presidency.
Most of the music is original, although traditional folk melodies like Battle Hymn of the Republic and Yankee Doodle Dandy are used for the more famous and popular presidents. By the way, the free gift the album cover says is enclosed was not enclosed. Leave it to an album about U.S. presidents to lie to you.
Kennedy, a remarkable young man is he, at age 40.